Joined now by a man who will be welcome back to Augusta every single April for the rest of his life. It's a very, very good morning to 2016 Masters champion Danny Willett. Danny, good morning, mate. How are you?
Good morning, Danny.
I'm all good, and you boys?
We're brilliant,
Hello,
Danny.
mate.
Now listen, before we'll go on to, I want to remiss and go back and talk about the Masters, but before we go any further, mate, how could you possibly get yourself involved and captain a team with the likes of Fowler, Bullard, Ince, Terry and Sheringham? I mean, there's no coach, there's no manager alive could take on that job, mate.
It's all right. Maybe not in the dressing room in football, but in golf, actually, it's funny. Their ears prick up and they actually start to listen a little bit when we talk golf. It's all right.
Well, it's amazing because the one thing they do, and that's what we were talking about it, mate, as you can imagine, they're competitive, right? And they're taking it ever so seriously.
It's not shocked me. It hasn't. They are 12 unbelievably competitive individuals that I've got in this English team, against obviously 12 real competitive, rest of the world guys. But yeah, they're all real good golfers, and we're in for a couple of really feisty days, I think, of some golf. There's obviously some rivalries going on from last year. A couple of new guys in. They've obviously tried to recruit the likes of Bale and the guys to come in and try and help rest of the world team. But yeah, we're in for a brilliant couple of days. It's obviously going to be full laughs, in and around it. But on the golf course, these boys are desperate to win. So yeah, should be good fun.
Danny, never mind the players. The players are enough. I see a potential Wenger and Ferguson going on with you and Thomas Bjorn. Tell me, you want to put one over on him, mate?
I do. Tom's got some good experience in team golf, as we all know.
Course.
He's a highly decorated Ryder Cup and Ryder Cup captain. My Ryder Cup time wasn't as fruitful as I'd have liked. But yeah, I've got 12 brilliant individuals. We can try and draw on that aspect and bring them together. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun-packed few days.
How good is JT? Because all he goes on about is how good he is at everything. Is he one of your better players?
Yeah, JT's in the top three. It's again handicap systems, however they work. He's a good player. I've seen JT play. I've played with him. Bullard's obviously probably our number one boy. Sharp is sneaky. Teddy's a good hitter. I've been up and down the range the last couple of days trying to have a look and stuff. And the boys all look good. I think it helps. It's obviously 30 odd degrees out here, and they've not got 10 layers on as when all the videos they've been posting from back home. But the boys look good, raring to go. We've obviously got different levels of enthusiasm and confidence versus abilities and bits like that. So, Bullard's there and enjoys a chit chat to the guys. So it'll be interesting, I think, to see how he kind of gets on this week.
We've got a bit of interest, I've got to say, Dan. There's a few of the guys been messaging in that are coming along to watch. So I take it it'll be well watched. It'll be well supported as well.
Yeah, it will be. Here we're in Reignwood Park at Robbinswood Golf Course in Thailand, and this place is unreal.
Yeah.
So yeah, if anyone is around, it's definitely worth coming down. You're going to get to see some good fun golf, some real good competitiveness, and obviously for the millions of people that watch football around the world, you've got 24 iconic footballers from the last kind of couple of decades that have been in World Cup winning teams, Champions League winning teams. I mean, it's unreal, the guys that are here. So yeah, we are really set for a couple of great days at, probably one of the most spectacular venues that I've ever been to.
So I'd imagine Jimmy Bullard will be the one to get in Gareth Bale's head, maybe, to stop him.
Jimmy likes to chat. Jimmy likes to chat, and it's funny because Gareth's slightly more reserved, isn't he?
Yes.
So we're going to see some good Yorkies. Yorkies, obviously, for the rest of the world team. Yorkies in this year, hell of a player. It's going to be, I know last time was a bit of a blowout. I think it's going to be really, really close this year. Both teams won it. Like you say, they don't like losing. Regardless of what they're playing, what they're doing, they don't like losing. And this is, when you're playing one-on-one, 2-on-2 in the formats we're going to play, it's going to be really good fun to watch. Luckily, I can sit in a buggy and kind of cheer them on and give them a few tips here and there and see how they get on.
Good for you, mate. Listen, I want to ask you, Bruce Koepka recently left LIV Golf, becoming the first major winner to leave LIV. He obviously joined in 2022, but left in December, a year of his contract to go. Caused quite a stir as the PGA attempted to lure back LIV's big hitters, John Rahm, DeChambeau and Cameron Smith. They've said since that they're staying with LIV Golf. Was this a massive step? Did you see this coming?
No. It's tricky, isn't it? I've kind of never really been, one-sided. I've got my own, and so be it. I've obviously got loads of friends that stayed, so I've never been really outwardly saying anything about it, and I don't know what it says for any of the tours. All I know that for the PGA Tour, it's a hell of a big name coming back. Brooks is a good friend of mine, and he is a world-class player. 5-time major champion is. There's not many 5-time major champions in the world. So I think it's a real bonus for the PGA Tour. Obviously this morning with P. Reid, the same scenario. I think for the DP World Tour, him having to play his full year or at least the next 9 months on the DP World Tour before getting his reinstated on the PGA Tour is, again, it's another win for the DP World Tour. But, I don't think it means anything more than that. It's just, at that certain time, the guys, again, wanted a change and wanted to come back to the different tours. So, again, the golfing world this last 4 or 5 years has been strange. For me, who's been able to be part of both tours for many years, it has been a bit of a whirlwind. So, hopefully there's some steps there as to where the fans, which is the most important side of it, for everything, for TV, for the sponsorships, for tickets, we'll get to see the lads play more together.
Dan, it's when you speak about the fans, and we all absolutely love a golf. And you're over there at a kind of team event, which is fantastic. And I want to talk to you about the team event, Ryder Cup. What is it about the Ryder Cup? I mean, the Ryder Cup is absolutely, it's up there for me. It's up there with the World Cup and the Olympics as a sporting event now, Danny. For me, it really, really is. And I look at the players competing, and they just seem different. Is it all of a sudden they've got a responsibility not just for themselves when they play in tournaments, but they're representing each other, they're representing their countries, they're representing Europe? Is it that added incentive, one of these things that makes it such a special event?
I think this last kind of 5 or 10 years has really seen a difference in how it's been. I think fan participation's gone through the roof, sometimes too far, as we saw. But it really has become, for me, obviously I'm going to be a bit biased, but one of the best sporting spectacles. Obviously happens every 2 years. Yeah, it's the 12 best guys from Europe against the 12 best Americans. It's obviously, I know that you've got the 4 balls and the foursomes, so you've got 2-on-2, but then when you get to them singles matches, it's 1-on-1. You've not got, it's not like a football or a rugby or any other sport. Obviously the closest thing we can kind of look at is tennis, where it's kind of 1-on-1, but you are on your own out there and for the world to see. And I don't know, there's something about that just really obviously gets everyone's juices flowing, gets that competitive edge going, gets the crowd rowdy. And it really is, for me, it's sport at its very finest.
Danny, before I let you go, I'm taking you back to 2016. I'm offering you hearty congratulations. Wonderful, wonderful tournament. But what I want to know is this, mate. What was the menu you chose when you won?
Oh, we had a Sunday roast, obviously. Got to introduce the boys to some
Yorkshire's a whole bit.
We had proper. The Yorkshire puddings were a little flat. Chef must have opened the door. No, it was. We had a Sunday roast, apple crumble, few glasses of vino. Boys seemed to enjoy it. There's some empty plates, which is good enough for me.
Different class, mate. Listen, enjoy the next few days. Make sure you tell the boys we're asking for them, mate.
Thank you for coming on, mate.
We will. Thank you, boys.
Take care, mate. Fantastic. Danny Willett, they're out of the Icons series. It's going to be some couple of days.
Do you know what's good about that, Ali? Is you know what it's like when you retire from sport, any sport, to be able to go and do something that's competitive. Yeah. They'll be buzzing for it. It gives you that feeling of yes, it was like when I played. They'll be dying to win. They'll be dying to win. The banter.
Brilliant. Don't forget, you got to check out the YouTube channels to see just how competitive it is. I'm sure, I can guarantee it.